Right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far. Welcome back to those on Twitch. Welcome to those joining us on YouTube as we continue our War Wednesday game of Crusader Kings III. A few moments late, we have a Ryan and a Lads in voice, and we're getting ourselves underway.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh god, double flanker voice. Double flanker voice, no!
No. The horrors.
Bad enough having to speak to him, to be fair.
The heck can I petition my emperor about?
I will not be going to that grand wedding, I don't think.
What, you mean that plague-infested wedding?
Yeah, the plague-infested area with the wedding next door. I think I might be okay.
Oh, no. I'm 21. Okie dokie.
Still totally reasonable, eh, Jem? Oh, I'll grab Angst.
No angst.
Hey there. Alright.
Hello, peasant.
I'd take that as a badge of honor, sir.
I hope we can
So, yeah.
to replace you, because the peasants are fun.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm kind of gonna... What I'm probably gonna do is kind of see how fast I can make something big.
Yeah, well, that was my entire game with Marley so far.
We might watch your empire crumble.
Yeah, that's fine too. Like I feel like I had like an impact on the world here, like destroying the Pope and stuff with my gang of robbers and criminals, and free people as they are.
Oh, you're part of Marley. Never mind. Right. Abu is being attacked by who?
Oh, you enjoying Distant Worlds, Jem?
Oh, we've got a peasant rabble faction.
Oh, come on, I'm 30 prestige. Damn it. Likely not enough bloody prestige to call for the other war that I wanted to do. How annoying.
First time getting to grips with this is launched a couple of years back, and a lot of the problems have been ironed out. Oh, dear. Ooh.
I'm fighting the Idrisids, who've got a little bit of land down here, and they've got 500 troops, and they're in 2 wars.
I'm gonna take this holy site.
Oh, speaking of holy sites, are we switching to Flanker's religion? Or have we already done that? Sticky wick, right?
I have. Yeah, you have too.
I need to find something I can sell to make some monies.
What do you need money for?
Because I'm on negative 33 at the moment. Oh. All that. Thank you very much.
Right.
Now I'm on minus 32 again. I think it's because it's just filling out my army again, which is eating up our income a little bit.
Theme
Max,
at table is
this
just
proposal will not make
subscribed.
any
Well,
sense,
hello there.
so you know.
So I have a new hyperfixation in Monster Hunter Wilds. Have you had a look at the game
I'm just doing
Flanker?
this because
Is
he
it
has
something
pretty
for
good
you?
stewardship.
Magda, thank you so much for the 6 years.
He's my
Really, truly
seneschal.
appreciate it.
Okay.
Monster
And my
Hunter
mother.
has
Why
not
is it
been a
still my
game
mum?
I've played much of.
No,
I think
I'm
I
all right.
picked-
Thanks.
Okay.
If it was the case that she could stay in my area, then yeah. Oh, but otherwise, no, unfortunately.
I picked up previous Monster Hunter to play with friends, I think, and then just never got the time. So I don't think I have played any Monster Hunter. Trying to check, actually. Sorry about that. That was Steam deciding to autoplay a video. Yeah, I picked up Monster Hunter World in 2020 and have literally never played it.
A little bit. Well, it's I found it like pretty good. My little brother is into it. It's just not really my kind of thing, which actually kind of surprised me, because it seemed like a combination of like world exploration and resource gathering in like a Path of Exile grindy way, and you know some cool combat, and like the animations are just excellent, but it just couldn't really get into it. But it is definitely really good.
Yeah, never say never, because I'll play pretty much anything, but
Yeah, I can see you like really enjoying it, honestly. I'd say. I think I'm gonna invade Egypt again.
the chat are here for themselves, not for me. Don't worry. Where's my council?
I want to know what's going on with my character's eyes. He seems to be very sleepy.
Okay, I've taken the war target. Now I'm just gonna kill all their armies. Hopefully I get there before they meet up.
Robolter_Gillenbaruk cheered X100. Is it funny that I am playing this game at the same time?
Thank you for 100 bits. Well, you're most welcome to join us playing this game as well, where the wonderful thing about the Wandering Nobility is that you can just pick up with a custom character anytime, which I rather enjoy. How's your day going?
Oh yeah, I got a random village centre in the tribal holding. Because reasons.
Are you playing modded or is it a normal run? It's a normal run. So we've got all of the DLC enabled, I think. Other than that.
Yeah, all DLC.
I'm looking so much forward to the step stuff they're adding.
Desperately trying to get.
Good.
Sorry, after you, sir.
Oh, okay. Just like yeah, this is kind of important. Just like thinking it's just going to be a good year, like game content wise, if that makes sense. We're gonna see like more stuff for DK and more stuff for Old World really soon, and I'm very happy about both.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the new Old World DLC. The new faction's kind of cool.
Yeah, you bastard journalist getting all of it before all the rest
I
of us.
know, getting it early. Creating content as a reason to get a game early. How dare I?
What's
and then letting you guys play it before it's released. What a dickhead, right?
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you calling yourself a dickhead. I'm so annoyed that I haven't been able to play it with you guys.
Old World?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's on the weekend during the week. It's okay. Flanker, can we just do some Old World during the week?
Sure, just not this week. So
Or next.
CK is very unlikely to go ahead tomorrow. I'll confirm a little bit later because I'm going to be travelling up north to Scotland, either via London or Manchester, depending on how my meeting plans go. And I think I'll be back on Tuesday. The dreaded north, indeed. I'm going north of the Watford Gap Jam, which I appreciate is almost unheard of in your neck of the woods. There be dragons past there. It's a wasteland up there.
So to see a realm size of individual kingdom titles, so I don't have to like manually count.
You go to usurp/create,
Yes.
and you can see it. And
Right, it says 31 or something. 30 or 31. Okay.
Oh no.
Kinetic balls, thank you for the
Flanker's
follow.
child upset with me.
Can I seduce the Empress? Give it a go. Don't think my character is particularly interested. Ghosts and coal mines, such grim, indeed. Well, the ghosts of coal mines, maybe? Or is that still too soon?
I am not joining a grand tournament. I've learned that the hard way. No, please don't. There. I literally got like choked to death by someone in Italy. Like I
Yep. I wouldn't recommend feasting either. Those chicken bones end empires.
Or candles.
Or candles, yeah.
A very dark time.
It is, mainly because I won't let candles be anywhere near me after setting fire to myself in a previous run.
Really? You're raising 16 troops? I mean, go for it, I guess.
never don't give up.
I declare war on you.
I'm really struggling with prestige at the moment. But mine is 16.7.
Oof.
yeah,
Oh.
because you're still tribal, right?
Yeah. I can't Cecil either.
Because you need to be a higher tribal level.
I think I'm not the same culture as... I'm not Norse.
That
Who
means
do you
can't
think you're
settle?
talking to? Kingdom of Kong is about to get slapped.
Is Kingdom of Kong threatening you? Or something
Demanding.
stupid, stupid?
No one demands for the Emperor.
Oh my god.
He said unto them, "Getteth wrecked," and they were.
is he raising that's taking 108 days?
I understand wary.
Oh, he's got 21 levies, and then he's got 100 Mubarazin and 200 light footmen.
I think I say Maserati's there. Was that?
He's going to outrun us,
technological
but he's not
push.
going to kill us, is he? You win decisively, yeah, because they're still gathering their army. Commanded by their ruler as well, so I'm about to get a guy in my prison.
You any good at anything? Oh, you are. Welcome to the army.
Please stop, you're embarrassing yourself. How did I not capture him?
Problem is, my army's too big to raise raiders. It costs more money than I actually get in.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go with this? Because for some background for those that didn't see our last game of this, the Empire of Mali was formed just prior to my first character dying. So he travelled the world and then started off in the north of England and travelled to pretty much every point of interest in the world, and then decided that we'd settle in Africa and formed the Empire of Mali just prior to his death.
Invade Europe. That's what I think we do.
Seems reasonable to me.
Spain.
There's a lot of peasants up north.
Well, we start with Spain, obviously. Then we move up to Ireland, then Iceland.
I'd really like to get more of our culture. Can I form a hybrid culture with anyone at the moment?
It would be with Malenki.
No, I can't even do that.
Is the cultural acceptance growing with Malenki at least?
Let's have a look. Yeah, it's growing. It's close.
Okay.
Yearly change 0.73. We're at 19%. I don't know that
0.73. Oh my god, that's good.
at 0.47 at Mel, 0.14.
How is that acceptable?
Sneaky.
Someone books holiday literally the next day.
People do that to me all the time, bud. Let's have lives to lead. Which reminds me, talking about important things, I need to order hot chocolate for one of my team.
Thank you, subjects, for being extorted.
I can host a grand tournament rather. Got the ledger and innovation. Yeah.
Why does this guy have pink hair? Why does my ale have pink hair?
There's some player that did that.
Anime character, I'm guessing.
Maybe Puritas at some point? Who's playing?
I don't know where brown would be, though.
I really want the Sheikdom of Azuki because they have the mining pits. I can't hold court because I'm missing 17 prestige. Really?
We're in the medieval period. Wow.
Why do my spy masters keep dying?
They're bad at their job.
funeral. I'll go.
Why did I hire experienced captains to go next door? Numpty.
I've got now -0 prestige.
Hang out at people's funerals is a bit goth, isn't it? Aye. Yeah, between them and the Vandals, but...
You want to spend 175 gold on possibly getting a random famed artifact? Nah, just travel with you. Imaflanker. Oh my.
Oh, we're all going to this funeral.
They had a buffet.
We're not carving around. She's been dead for a while.
Who are we mourning? Who the heck is this?
That's my child. How dare you?
Oh, okay.
Paid a lot of money to be here.
I love how your intent can be murder at one of these things.
Well, at least I won't notice an extra body. Well, since Flanker's here, stab? Maybe stab? Stab, stab, stab? Possibly give my child existential dread. They're comforted. Who's holding up my funeral?
Not me. Why is my legitimacy so low? What did I do? I'm at a funeral. This
Would
should
you
help.
like a list?
Well, at least I went from almost level 2 stress down to 0 stress.
I'm also at 0 stress.
Oh, my regent gave me 105 gold.
I really need the legitimacy, but I don't want to take a 43 chance.
Yeah, I was umming and ahhing about something similar, so I've realised unlike my character's father, my legitimacy is less than ideal.
I swear I just got a pop-up that was me at a feast. What?
How am I going to improve my legitimacy?
Well, you do still have to eat at these things.
Yeah. Again. Okay, I've got 300. I've got loads of prestige all of a sudden.
Yeah. Funerals will do that.
Round of drinks for all. There's 50 legitimacy.
Yeah. You were waiting on the activity guest.
Minus 2.
2 remaining.
Yep.
Public bewailment? Bewailment.
Bewailment, yeah. So we're all out in the streets crying.
110 legitimacy.
I know.
Yeah, I got 110 out of that as well. It was helpful. Moves me towards legitimacy 3, but I need 1700 to max it out, and
I'm fine now.
Oh, I forgot because you're a mere king.
Us king keep you in power.
You any good at any of her jobs?
Oh, I didn't die, so that I rolled right. Nature did provide.
Get her out.
Who are you? Is that one of my kids? Hang on, kid. I lost. Awesome. The game is There's the game. Why?
I got an extra travels book if anyone wants it. Plus 40%.
I really don't need another book.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Flanker, I'm going to give you a vassal. Specifically because he is, makes more sense. Toro needs to be a part of his own domain.
Sure. I hate it when it does that. In the midst of forming a hybrid culture. If I take off charitable, I have coastal warriors. Upland skirmishers, malleable invaders, ting meat. I'd like to keep performative honor though.
Do you need coastal water warriors?
I kind of like the flavour of
it.
it. It gives us minus 45 danger at sea and reduces our provisions use in forests.
You can also get all of those men at arms as well.
Yes. Yes, I would very much like to not get rid of that. So we can have malleable invaders, ting meat, performative honor, coastal warriors, and northern stories. We'll lose fervent temple builder, sorceress, metallurgy, upland skirmishers, and charitable. So I don't think the Ghanaian uplanders are that big a deal for us compared to the.
Compared to what we've got, no.
Yeah.
Are you going to ask us to switch now?
Probably be a good idea because we're I can now push our culture forward.
It'd be nice if I could position the Empire to improve cultural acceptance.
We've already got that malleable invaders.
No, if I could petition the Empire to do it.
Ah.
I love the fact that you just made my men at arms issue go away. I've now got 5 out of 5. I had 4
I thought you
out
might
of
like
5.
that.
I can also grade them as well. I just can't spend the prestige. No, I am not. I want the Duchy of Dulof. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I should probably start waiting again. No, stupid waiting armies.
I need 1,151 prestige so I can get to tribal authority level 4.
Oh wait, I can't wait then.
Right. Almost totally being 2 levels below where I need to be. Hit them with Imaflanker.
hope I find some captives, because otherwise this will not be worth it. Good to know, yay. 100 gold? Hell yeah.
Only 100.
Yeah, I got 100 gold from capturing somebody.
This fight with Cabu has been going on for a while now.
With Cabu. Oh, them. Yeah, it's a civil war. And no one's winning to it. No, it's not it. They're taking a long 19 months left on this siege. It's gonna take a while.
Why am I cruel? Why did I have to get that nickname? What have I done that's so cruel? Rude.
How much tyranny do you have?
None? I haven't been tyrannying people.
Oh. Then I have no idea.
You would never, right?
Because you're a git. I get that. I understand.
Get to early medieval for that, damn it.
Oh, I got my ticking war score back. Oh,
No, that's good.
I like this guy's hat.
It's a nice hat.
Oh, sure. You want to marry my daughter, and you say no to me marrying your mother. Of course.
Did I just? Oh. There you go.
I need to get working on being meaner, Gem. Just trying to increase my control around the kingdom or the empire temporarily. Well, it's going to take forever for us to get the temple built here. Which, to be fair, is mainly because I'm spending almost 18 gold a turn on just having my army exist.
Yeah, I am too. I'm only spending 15, but yeah.
Some peasants have just declared war on me. I mean, sure. That's cute, buddy. There you go. 3,000 elite troops versus 300 peasants. Unfortunately, it cost me quite a lot to have my armies raise 51 gold.
I'm back again.
300 dead compared to 0, right?
I've just received my network tester.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Did you, can I ask you a stupid question, sir? Because I wasn't paying much attention at the point you actually got the cable through. Did you do a crossover cable between the two? Or did you just do a straight cable?
I've done it into a termination node.
That doesn't answer the question, sir. You can terminate it either way. But when you made the cable, is it the same on both ends that you've done, or is it different?
It's the same cable.
I know it's the same cable. When you terminated it, were the colours in the same order at both ends? Or did you do a crossover cable, in which case they're different at both ends?
It would be the case of one's a network connection, and then one goes into the termination node, where I've had to separate the wires within and put them into the termination node, whereas the other one's just a jack-in point.
Cool. But either way, are they the little cables on in the network port? The way you've terminated them in the termination plate and the way that you've got them on the cable, are they identical, or have you done a crossover cable? And do you know what a crossover cable is?
I haven't done a crossover cable as far as I'm aware. I've just followed what it was prior to me removing the old cabling out.
Okay, and is the cable that's going to or from that port going into a network switch? Or are you trying to connect two devices?
It's going into a network switch.
Cool. Hey, that's A-okay. Then everything should be fine, mate.
I don't know how to use this network tester, I have to say.
You plug it in on one end and then plug it in on the other, and it will beep at you. It is really simple. All it's really doing is checking that there's a continuous signal. So the reason I was asking about crossover cables is that if you were connecting two PCs to each other without going through a network switch first, then you need a crossover style of cable or it won't work. There's very few instances you would want to do that. So I just saw it was being mentioned about crossover cables in chat when you were asking about the tests the other day, and some testers will not tell you if they're crossover cables. They will just tell you if it will work or not on a standard cable, but you only need a standard cable, so you should be A-okay. Plug it into both ends and it should beep. You should have two little parts.
Oh, I'll have a look for that in a moment. I've got to find a cable for it.
Yes. And before you test your connection, test the cable you put in it as well.
Stupid question, but how would I test that? I've got two. Are you talking about just plug it into the bottom?
Yeah, plug it into both ends of the tester.
Two female ports. Yeah.
Yeah, just plug it into both ends of the tester. And then it will, the reason for testing that first is if that cable's buggered, then it's going to tell you other one's buggered.
No, stop. Why do you have plus 28?
Like you.
No. I'm losing this battle. I'm going to lose 100 gold from this.
Yeah, I know I've got network cables somewhere.
Yeah, it's one of those things, but where you very rarely need a spare network cable unless you do all the time. So you've probably got one kicking around somewhere, but it's also probably in the back of a drawer somewhere.
Sorry.
Yeah, the network test that you've bought is just all it's going to do is check all the connections link up on either side.
I've
Whereas
done it wrong. I'm going to blame Mark.
Reasonable. I mean, to be fair, if you've done it wrong and it was already terminated on the other side, you need to blame yourself because you could have just looked at the other side of the cable. In Mark's defense. Because you weren't doing anything complicated, you were just copying the cable. Lads, so is the other side of the cable for reference. Yeah, you should be okay then. Like, honestly, it's not good practice, but even if you... As long as you've screwed up both sides identically, you're generally okay.
Right, this army of Fez just travelled through several areas that are not controlled by it, and they've just burnt off all of the soldiers they had.
Well,
That
that
has to be
silly.
the dumbest thing I've seen today. And I mean, I'm talking.
And
to
you've been
Blanca.
watching my stream.
I have to tell you, these three people are quite nippy.
Really?
What's he going to do? Go back into one of my areas and lose the last three people? Stop running, you coward!
Why are you running?
These
Players.
metal sticks are supposed to be friendly.
I think I shattered Egypt. Yeah. Existed more.
Oh, yeah, you got Egypt.
Oh yeah, I suspect they used to have like the small provinces west of it. I'm gonna see the absolute biggest peasant rebellion in a moment though. It's gonna be fun.
You're already in three different wars.
Oh, that's on purpose.
No, I'm saying it'll be hard to get your army over there to fight the peasants.
Well, it is like basically right next to it, if that makes sense. Trust me, it makes sense.
Right, you're not running now because I've got two. I split my army in half. Are you even leading it? That's a bit spoilish. $59 gold is 59 gold.
I mean, it is. Okay, there's one more.
Are you actually serious? Should have just pieced out. Someone died and territory just got given to a random person. Now I've lost out on one territory. This war's been going on too long. 4 years, this war. Why? I'm blaming Jam. Jam, this is your fault.
Hey, Holman. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you here. Let's see. Compared to my constant warring, the governing is
There's a rebellion. Casually, how is it? 22k. Sure.
slow. I want to go murdering people, but I can't afford to. Rude.
Is there anything? Hang on. Do you have any plans to go to war soon, Michael?
Yes, in the north against the Waddens, because we need to get a northern coast if we're going to seriously fight for fight in Europe. We're going to have to get ourselves a port.
Just don't attack Fez at the moment. I'm currently at war with them still.
I'm way off. I can't declare war until I get to Illustrious, and I can't get to Illustrious until I have another 500 points.
Some random person wants to give me 90 gold to not attack them. Sure. Wasn't planning on it.
Don't tell them that. My player error is not the smartest.
Ooh, I gained the Vader trait.
500 legitimacy for marrying a beautiful woman. But our kids
You
will
do
be
realise
smart
you can
and
just
pretty.
filter. You can just filter the lowborns out, right?
Yeah, I know, but you also pretty clearly see where people are lowborn because they don't have a banner, but she's at the top tier of beautiful, which is why I was umming and ahhing about it.
Probably the same one I looked at.
People keep on giving me making gold books.
I'm going to tell you something. You're poor!
Have you thought about being not poor by pulling yourself up by the bootstraps and making use of resources you don't have?
I heard putting everything on your credit card works.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because debt's not really debt if you use it right.
Credit card debt?
Reform your faith equity fundamentals. I'm actually going to do the same as I did last time. I'm going to leave Sigwick unreformed and see how far I can spread it.
Okay, that just means that you won't have access to the mining settlement right there.
What mining settlement?
The one in your capital?
Yeah, that's fine.
Why?
Okay.
Well, it means I can't have direct control over it. I'm still making 8 gold a turn tax from it.
Oh.
Just because you don't own the gold mine doesn't mean that the gold mine doesn't produce gold.
Okay.
Welcome to taxes.
We can reform it if you guys are desperate to. What are you?
No,
what
I'm
would
not
you want
bothered.
it to be reformed?
Yes, finally, the war, it's over. Oh.
We can't reform it for a while anyway. 4,000 piety.
And we all know how unpious you are.
I can go on a
Wow.
Bulgarian adventure. Why?
Because you it's because of the coastal warriors. I'm pretty sure.
Tribal Age North stuff.
Oh no, it's tribal age, Rohingyan adventure innovation.
We're
Alright,
going for
so
one
they-
duchy, might as well take the other duchy. $1,121k people here, of which most are peasants. Be a shame, won't it?
Yep.
What peasants?
I know, Gil. If I go down the theologian, the problem is it's the least useful for me right at the moment, and you need to get as far as profit. So it's going to be 4 techs, which I think I can probably use better.
I've declared war on the person who's declared war on another person whose territory that I was originally going to overtake, and I've declared war on the person who's declared war on that person. And if you can make sense of that sentence, good on you.
I know the feeling of how did I get that land? Did I have that?
It's,
I think I took this to attack Fez at some point.
100
makes sense.
gold or just finish the war. I'll just finish the war. Thank you. Oh, that was easy. Who are you? Dynasty, that's been... Which one of my brats is current? Oh god, I've got 3 of them. Got 4 children.
Dome
I can
Reaper
inherit.
just
That's-
subscribed.
Hey, Dome.
Whoop whoop.
You're not already following Dome Reaper, you definitely should do it. Twitch.tv/Dome Reaper. He's been playing. Oh, Harry beat me to it. Playing Twisted Tower. Before that, he's been playing a very significant amount of the Yakuza series, which I've enjoyed watching. Also, a heads up for those playing, I'm going to be. I've got a work call I have to take in a few minutes, so likely to be muted for some time. I might even have the new muted thing. Hang on.
Oh no, not.
I know, right? Oh no, not Flanker not saying anything for a while. Oh, there we go. Ready? I would go as far as say I know what I'm doing. That seems like it's suggesting a level of skill that I don't have. The peasants are growing, sir.
A faction's targeting me. A peasant rabble. No less.
The peasants! They're coming!
Which peasants and where?
Oh my god, the peasants are big. Take over the med.
Axe, can
Take
you
it all.
take your peasants and go somewhere else, please?
Oh. Yeah, I was realizing like halfway through the session, wait, you guys are actually trying to unify Epic here. But I guess like oh, there we go.
You won't make it all in.
Oh, we've been invaded by peasants too. Okay. You have the
take
rest of
a
the
while.
EU to take over. Go busy yourself.
But that takes time.
Take there's a decision that lets you become like the master of the Mediterranean and you can want anyone. Like,
Oh yeah, actually. Yeah, this requires me to mental sack and stuff. And what I'm doing right now, basically I'm trying to get enough to sure territory to form a new empire, and I think I do have it now actually. But I'm thinking about getting a Sardinia first.
you need 6 more.
I actually do. God damn it. Alright. What I
Hey,
got
you
with,
can get Sardinia and Mallorca.
because I don't want to struggle stuff.
Mallorca, that will be enough.
I think actually going into Tunisia, Tuscany. What is Sardinia doing right now? It is a liberty war, that's fine. Can I buy this title? Buy a claim. I require 1,000 for that, and I need how much to form the empire? 1,000 more, right? 600. Okay. So I need quite a bit. Especially if I need to like keep making money.
I've actually got positive prestige.
Wow.
I mean, it's 0.4, but I've got -1, but I've got 0.46 coming in. Miracles.
Wait, the King of Egypt still exists? Oh, there he is.
This is going to be... I mean, I know we usually do, but we could talk about Flanker while he's not here.
Ooh.
I'm sure there are more interesting
old.
subjects.
Oh no. My position has been revealed.
What, your favourite one, or just in general?
Oh my.
I can raise a runestone. Oh wow, that gives you loads of stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
Off the runestone.
I should actually do it.
They want me to pay how much for a giant painted boulder?
I mean, it's a good question.
I love the fact that I lose stress because I'm vengeful. Yep. Go for it.
So next week is Cleaners Week, so I would be late to the session, except for the fact that it's also daylight savings. So I'm an hour later. Well, I might be here in time for session start.
Time is fun.
Yeah, it's just nice that this falls under this sort of time right now. I should get my laptop out again, just so when the weather warms up, I can be outside.
I can found a holy order. What? The city
Yeah.
of Kimby. Oh right, yes, I have a random city for considering I'm on. I got that random event, didn't I? Should I get us a holy order in Africa? It's in Al Gahaba. It's not doing me any favours. Yeah, let's change it into a holy order, sure.
I'm
There we go.
making money finally.
One holy order.
With my men-at-arms raised.
I love the fact that I've got a holy order in Africa. Watchers.
Funnily enough, the Kingdom of the French still exists next to France.
Oh, that's interesting. We've got Huskars and bush hunters in this holy order.
Very blessed.
Someone just tried to get a weak hook on me for shouldering the debt or repairing an item. So what I've done instead is said no to that, then reforged it because I get the same stats.
Cool. So do you have a good quad artifact now?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Nice. I just remembered that I don't have like any quad artifacts, and so I should be taking a lot more of these inspirations.
What's right now?
This war should be over soon, and I should be going further up. I think I'm gonna go for like I'm gonna try and get all the way up to McGreb. Unless you think you need that next.
Wait, what?
Never mind. Are you gonna take it? Who can you declare war on now? Because I'm surprised.
Lots of people. But basically, right now, I'm trying to get into. I think I'm gonna probably take the rest of like Northern Tappert at some point, maybe, just for consistency of the borders, I guess, if that makes sense. Honestly, just like the rest of Slemkan would do it. I don't really care about anything else up there, but it was still really just to connect the land.
Don't forget.
Beyond that, I do plan to get into Italy. Wait, what?
Don't forget to finish off Sardinia and Majorca.
Yeah, I don't know about like that decision, honestly. Where is it?
Oh, right.
Because it costs money. And I think it's like I have like 2 weeks to do this, so I think it is good though. You know, I mean, why not? Does it require me being a kingdom? No, I just need to control it. I would lose some of these areas to the new created the Jewel thing. From peasants to that, but that's kind of fine. Like, I've already splintered this kingdom situation up here, so it doesn't really matter. I might do it, but priority is getting the empire up and stuff. I need like 1,000 for that. I have 1,600, and then outside what I would need from what's it called? Hope money.
I hate the fact that I have to wait for my prestige to tick up.
Solshinery just subscribed. Flanker is muted, therefore I can say silly things in this and he can't stop me. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
This is absolutely collapsing.
What's collapsing?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Weren't they like the ones with the conqueror? Yeah, this guy.
They sure were.
That was a tough fight, bluntly.
And now the only conquerors are the Sapphirs and the Turvids.
Isn't Novgorod? No. Huh.
They were conquerors
No,
a while back.
Now they're having a bit of a moment.
Oh, there's another conqueror. Oh, Helmets are conquerors. Right next to Fez.
Again? Are you kidding me?
Play a game where conquerors always get Scourge of the Gods. Because when that happens, they just go absolutely bonkers. Plague? Oh no, Plague! That's on Flanker. Flanker's gonna be very sick.
It's kind of basically okay, he can't die, you know.
Let's see, I want to do a legend. Legend. It will be legendary.
What? Flag has been declared on by peasantry.
We've already lost.
Peasants? Well, the wrong peasants. Oh, that was quick.
These 99 persons are about to have a really bad day. A really, really bad day. No peasants here, my lord.
Good work.
Right, my primary county is now switched over to Malinki Norse. Oh, you know what? Sure. I'll get my prestige up.
Wait, when did I get Canadian Uplanders?
Since Flanker did the change and you accepted it?
No, I didn't convert to that culture. I've got my own culture thing I'm doing.
Ooh.
I'm going for a lot of ports on this river. That's the culture thing.
Nothing quite like a client call when the client doesn't turn up. Hey, I'm not unhappy about it. I get paid
Yeah, I guess
either
at
way.
least you can. Yeah.
And Sol, it's lovely to have you here. Just in case it didn't come across as enthusiastic in text, I hope the move's going well and the decorating's gone well so far. And yes, looking at having a look around the UK at potentially office and retail premises for a couple of projects. So I'm seriously considering opening a new retailer and getting a bricks and mortar location for it. And depending on where it is in the world, if it's in the southwest of the UK or in Wales, then it will likely include office space for development and potentially some space for the Gaming.Buzz team as well. Imaflanker buying a Beatty Boys franchise. That is a very different income bracket to the one I am in, Braxius.
The Kingdom of Kong is drifting into our empire.
It's about blinking times in our empire, whether the Kingdom of Kong likes it or not. I will be selling. Well, I'm seriously looking at going into the crafts industry again, which I think there is an opportunity in the UK because there is not a good leading crafts retailer, but a more modern take on art craft and creativity supplies. Because I used to own a retailer in that space before.
Just so you two know, I'm doing a legend right now. If you want to support it, you can.
So we're playing Retail Sim IRL. I have found a couple of possible locations in Bath. I've been spending quite a bit of my time there. Have to repair these artifacts. I do actually need them. It's expensive. So paper Zell, I call it Dunder Mifflin. Honestly, not entirely sure which sector was in the crafts market, but I previously owned a retailer that did paper crafts and some mixed media stuff. So. And manufacturing our own products. And competition is, well, it's a rough time to open something that's a leisure retailer. Anything that is not something that you eat and need to consume to live. It's a rough time in retail at the moment. But I always like rough times when start businesses. I think every one of my businesses has been started in a rough time.
It's the cheapest time to get it started.
Not always. Not unless you wait until the crash has already happened. But there is more opportunity. And if you start when money is tight, you tend to have more discipline about finances and tend to be far leaner. Whereas retailers that have grown up, because the craft market in the UK is, and I think globally too, is pretty cyclical, as an example. So people will go between different crafts because, you know, you want to do things that are interesting to you. And you'll see occasional booms in particular markets, and then overall the market will boom every now and again. Retailers that start in that boom tend to have no idea of what they're selling. And they tend to start in a position that whatever they put on the shelf sells because people are looking for things in that sector. So whether it's, as Sol says, yarn, there's been a recent knitting and sewing boom again. And sewing in particular tends to do okay through hard times because people will get some of those supplies just to repair clothes they already have rather than going out and spending money on new. Whereas it's more of a leisure thing when times are good. But yeah, you see it in baking and sewing and all those sort of things that they'll go through cycles where some things are particularly popular or it's a new in thing to do. But retailers that start in that sector then tend to do it because they think, oh, it'd be nice if I just owned a bakery store, or it'd be nice to if I owned a yarn shop, or oh, I could quite own a scrapbooking store, and have zero idea about running a retailer. Because anyone that ever thinks that and you think, oh, just start a little coffee shop or something, be prepared to never get to take part in the hobby that you love, to ruin it for yourself completely, because you are running a retailer that requires all of your time, all of the time, so the chance of you actually getting to do anything that's related to it is pretty slim. But those retailers don't know what they're doing. I tend to not have a clue about retail. They tend to be people that are starting it because it sounds nice, and they tend to have not a great idea about the sector that they're moving into and the products themselves, or the opposite. They tend to have money, look at understand retail but not understand the products. Both of those types of retailers tend to go bust pretty quickly as soon as the cycle turns. Bracken says, well, the sim games you played recently have taught me anything is you need a machine with a spray to spray smelly customers with deodorant. Indeed. And yeah, Artisan Bread saw a spike during pandemic because it's something you could do from home and also eat. Can't decide whether to construct a new holding or keep saving for our temple. Still here, says Wagley. Indeed, and not muted. Also, if you're not already following Wagley, you definitely should do it. Twitch.tv/Wagley Shrimp, where Wagley got their affiliate. So there will be emotes coming soon, TM, and there's still founder subscriber badges up for grabs on Wagley's channel. Wagley almost had a hype train when Wagley wasn't broadcasting, which I think is very on brand.
Wait, am I a witch? Huh.
Yes. You would.
I don't have it in my list of thing.
Check secrets.
Yeah, I just can't convert people to. Oh, I could do that. There's just some reason I couldn't at some point, like for a short while.
You weren't even at the PC or in the house. Indeed.
Ah.
Very sparkly indeed. Just out there using our regalia as a walking stick.
The Holy Order's grown.
Nice.
My wife keeps naming our kids after me, which is really funny.
I can make shield maidens.
Prince Gunnar-Gunnarsson. And Prince Gunnar-Gunnarsson. You have two people with the same name.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna some.
Looks happier now. She looks less bored now that she's a shield maiden. I mean, she's got 20 prowess. She needs to be one.
Why isn't it just a Gunnar the Third? Or will it be later? It might be later. Then again, they're not your heir, so that might be difficult. I see you've gotten that uprising.
It's just another one. It's like much less scary too.
Okay.
No! Purchase truce. Angevin. What? Oh, it's a lot of money though, but... Did I just accept that by accident? Can we stop the pop-ups just for a minute? Okay. What's this? Am I now a truce with it?
Kind of a paradox tangent, but I saw a video about the next major version of Stellaris. Are you very excited? I have not actually looked at that at all. I'll have to take a look.
Thanks. You should try the Game of the Week in Old World. It's pretty good.
Do that, yeah.
What? Angst is some old world.
I'm just
Playing that quite a bit.
the week. It's at about it's about my skill level, so it's perfectly possible. Unless all the AIs.
Well, your skill level's pretty high, bud. Don't do yourself down. Error.
No, the issue is a lot of the Old World Game of the Weeks are like on a high difficulty with established AIs. This time it's a mid difficulty with established AIs.
Oh, that's not so bad then. I'm having a look at the Stellaris update now, so... umming and ahhing of whether to do another Stellaris run. Oh, bad words. A shy, eager reveler, why not? That sounds particularly stupid.
I thought it was a grand wedding. Is this a grand tournament? How do I doubt us?
Don't die.
Yeah. Screw it.
Ooh, dangerous faction. Not more peasants.
Yeah. Are they really all that dangerous? No.
The thing is, it's just like they've got 5 -5 popular opinion. As soon as that offensive war ticks down, I'm fine.
The Don't Die was filled with the glee flags. Well, we have had a few instances between us all where we have failed at the whole not dying thing.
Especially in our Thursday game.
Yes. Gone to a tournament. It's dangerous in the ring. Even more dangerous if you get hit over the back of the head by the same thing you struck at in practice. Oh, choked on a chicken bone.
What's that you want to read by candlelight? No,
Oh, excellent. Well, you're on fire now. Yep. You in particular. On your way to a feast? That sounds safe. You've been ambushed by a wolf. You can die now.
And they peel your body afterwards. No particular reason, just that
Does development increase safety? If not, it should. Yeah, county development should definitely increase safety.
Reminds me, I should check how our development's looking, because it's probably not great.
17? That's pretty good.
It's not Rome, though.
Of course not Rome. That's Rome.
We'll get there.
Crazy.
Oh, no, we're definitely behind. We're only as developed as Kent. Dearie me. If you share a development growth of the same level as Chatham, you're in trouble.
Well, look at my capital. I've only got.
I will be in trouble shortly. If you hear assault, I deserved it.
I've got a solid 5 development.
Oh, it tells me when one of my kids' educators dies.
You know, I'm chased them and my wife's keep like spitting out babies and naming them after me. There's like something really funny about that.
Still trying to sway my wife.
You're gonna do.
Although
what
making
to your
remarks about Kent is probably not the way to do it.
What, that Kent's the best place to be?
It's Kent so
I
developed.
find it difficult to lie, though.
It's actually confusing. Why is
Canterbury.
is this assumed? Ah, right.
Yeah, Canterbury Cathedral is giving it a bunch of development growth. Speaking of the cathedral, we should try and invest in Imaflanker's temple fund. Namely Laz, who has a lot of gold.
I have what now?
Okay. Flanker, how much does it cost for you to build the temple?
1100. It's not cheap, sir.
God.
I don't have any money.
Yeah, I
what do I need
founded
to
Marley
do
a little
to
bit earlier than I
settle?
wanted to. I wanted to have 10 or 15,000 at the bank when we did.
Oh, for God's... I can't settle because we're not an organised faith.
Well, that is cool. So,
That's not good.
and there
So I
should
guess we do
be
have to organize it.
emotes soon. TM, one of our community artists, is already been.
The only other way that I can
commissioned.
settle is if I become an independent ruler.
Oh, yes. Well, you could just become an independent ruler, settle, and then declare vassalage again.
Yeah, I must admit, I don't mind pod management. It just And I must admit, I think Stellaris is a little bit like CK3. If you're playing it as single player, you can really follow a narrative campaign, or if someone's got a guide to what they're doing. If you're playing a multiplayer, the story just disappears anyway. Your sketch was fine lately. You only played Stellaris modded for Star Trek, so you perhaps the highest. Reasonable.
Why did I get in? No reason. Right.
Yeah, it can just randomly happen. Maybe you got the flu.
Problem is, I just appointed my drunken aunt as my personal physician.
Alright, Flanker, if I want to settle, I need you to make me independent. Unless you're going to reform the faith.
Sure.
Yes, 205 gold. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to take the give me 205 gold option.
I appreciate you, Wagley.
What, your viewer count?
My biggest issue with Stellaris for the longest time is how dominant pops were. Just whoever had more pops has a big advantage. It's scaled for different kinds of empires, of course, but just more pops was way better in general.
I believe Frank has not sent you any snacks, Bagley. What a terrible person.
Banker.
That seems like a lie. I also took you out to Beefy Boys. And I've already got plans to take you to another one. Oh, it's only 5 days in. Wow. Wow, that's how we're playing it. Okay. I bet I haven't given you any Christmas presents this year either.
What about a birthday present?
You monster.
I know, monstrous. Although I think there is, you can see the Wagley snack of the day from yesterday. Oh, yeah, that was yesterday's Wagley snack of the day.
Okay, we're not talking about yesterday, we're talking about today.
I know. Stole your snack. Now that's just an outright lie. And I invited you to come with me up to Scotland. And while travelling, whether you're coming or not, going off to get you pies. Which I can highly recommend. I hope they still do them, because I will be upset if they don't. So, I wonder what's happening with Morass then, because I haven't had anything about going to inspect my belongings either. Sounds like they're only doing 6 a day. Okay. It's kind of a bind because I would have, if I'd known that, Wagley, I would have come with you. But this is the only time that Plan and I can escape.
It cost you revoke cost, revoke underscore cost, revoke underscore effect.
Oh, I'm getting that too. Weird. My Quark Ranger is level 10. Ranked first in the world?
I mean, I'm ranked 20th at the moment.
Well,
I'm not. I'm a tribal. Tribal though.
My base ranger is level 7, and I just got a random event that brought it up to level 10.
Ooh, a tawny. Where's the train? For tawny? There we go.
Oh no, we got another
Wrong.
egg.
No, just well trained. Anywho.
I can't make it to the tournament. I can train for it though. Yeah, +1 prowess. Meh.
Your mum's going to go with you. Yeah. Oh no, I was offering to escort you versus suggesting I could go in your stead. Those flapjacks are pretty fantastic, Jam. They're from Flapjackery, who have, I think they're mainly Southwest. They've got their stores in, and they appear at Christmas markets across the UK as well, but they actually make their flapjacks with butter. If you make flapjacks with margarine, that's a hate crime.
I'm going to make all of them with margarine now.
I mean, feel free. If you don't like your life, that's fine. That's...
And I'm going to send them to you, disguised as with butter. And you know why you'll enjoy them? Because they'll be made with, I can't believe it's not butter.
And you know what? If you can't believe that, then you also fall foul of propaganda. You can't taste the difference between butter and I can't believe it's not butter. Those are not even vaguely close.
I have Country Life in my fridge for when I...
Country Life is the closest of the spreadable butters.
Oh no, this is a proper butter chunk.
It's just a brick, just in case you get assaulted.
Isn't that the... Okay, that is not the image I expected seeing if I Google Country Life. Okay, Country Life butter. Apparently this is a very... never mind.
I'm guaranteed to qualify. I'm guessing Flagger's not joining me in the tournament.
No. Maybe.
I love like
I couldn't make it.
I may
packaging
not
in
arrive
general,
in time.
So like it's an...
Oh, someone's trying to kill me.
Like one of those country butter packaging things, right?
No,
And so it's like real butter, and then in all caps, now softer. So I think that's very great. Packaging is often
Yeah,
very
the
fun,
now softer bit means now with added oil.
probably.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with liking I can't believe it's not butter. Baking with it though.
It's just if
It's,
I've never tried it. It has not made a... It's not made it like a breakthrough in the Danish market, so I tried.
No.
it basically works different. The chemical makeup is different, so baking and cooking with it can be odd.
well, it's not just that. It's
That's not
that
even
baking with butter is... Butter really adds something to baking, whereas... Like, realistically, you can swap, in a lot of baking recipes, you can swap butter with vegetable oil, but that's just a tasteless oil. So it's in my own opinion, I'd rather not eat cake that's made with with marge, because you can taste nothing but margarine. Never wanted to eat margarine. I'd buy margarine, not cake.
It has some like, but like deliberately made with that. I've had some pretty good margarine things that have been like, but like made to be like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's so much like if there's just a difference in taste if you use like a kind of oil and or butter, right? Margarine does have a taste that has worked somewhat well with a few things I've tried.
I can see it if you're doing it for like seed-based loaves or something, or sunflower-based recipes. Sure.
I mean, I know what a proper war crime would be for Mark, especially.
Waggly Shrimp cheered
Making,
X1
croissant
loaf
with
time.
Right, that's it, Gem. To war. It's a weird thing that so many baking recipes were adjusted really due to rationing to use more of the cheaper fats.
It's
Are there
really cheaper fat. They could just come and harvest me.
Right. If you want lard, I'm your man.
You have like...
Oh, my court position knowledge increases, but he died immediately. He was murdered. Oh dear.
Do you guys have like literally smeared fat sandwiches in bread? I just remember the
depends
existence
where you
here.
are in the UK.
Yeah.
That you will find people that will still have lard on bread, but they are dying out because most of them got a taste for that as kids during rationing during World War II.
Probably the same here. It's not that popular, I will say, but I have tried it. It was surprisingly not as bad. I expect, what is this?
Well,
but it's not quite me.
Rationing in the UK didn't end until 1954, so there are a lot of things that were just expensive. Now, wrong with beef dripping lad, says Jam in his best northern accent. No, like beef dripping is still used. It's making a bit of a comeback at the moment in terms of being used for a cooking fat for things like chips. Or for roast potatoes.
Waggly Shrimp cheered X1 snacks.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing that I'm talking about.
Snacks.
I'm making 5 golden ones, and I'm still currently promoting my legend.
It is really interesting. Beef drinking and rickets are on the rise. Good old days are back, baby. Right, Jam? It's really interesting to see things that were originally considered poor food that are being sold as premium. So using beef dripping for frying chips was considered poor food. Things like corned beef used to be... No, corned beef hash was a thing I had a lot as a kid when we had no money, which is basically corned beef, beans, and potatoes. So it's a cheap meal that is fairly nutritious for not a lot of pennies. But now corned beef is seriously expensive. Haggis used to be poor food, and that's going up in price, or gone up in price. Yeah, corned beef is like... I looked the other day at the supermarket. I was like, oh, make yourself some corned beef hash. Feeling like a food from a childhood. And the shop I was in had corned beef tins, like £5, I think it was. I did want it that badly. Corned beef hash is fantastic. But yeah, it's up to... Hang on, let's have a look. What is Tesco selling it for now? Oh, hang on. Yeah, corned beef is up at £10 a kilo. Or if you buy the corned beef slices, it's up at £22 a kilo. That's insane. Wagley says, oh, get toast when a family had corned beef. That's fair. Although you are now... Yeah, you weren't allergic at the time, but you being allergic to red meat will definitely ruin your enjoyment. Similar thing, just tuna instead of corned beef. I like tuna's a thing that should be relatively expensive, but the pricing for bad quality tuna, and by that I mean like harvested in the most destructive way possible, has rocketed. You just get toast sandwiches as well if you're really poor, which is exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, there are very few food things I'm actually fussy about, like genuinely. And one is, oh, thank you very much. I like butter in my baking. I will only eat free-range eggs, and tuna has to be Poland line caught. If I can't afford Poland line caught tuna, I don't want tuna that much. You only heard of toast sandwiches in the past few days. Is that a real thing people have made? Yeah.
What's a toast sandwich? It's like a sandwich with toast bread in it? So
yes. So you have some different texture with the cheapest white bread available, which when I was at the point of having to eat those was 37 pence. Other poor foods include...
so it's like... so do I understand this? So it's like regular bread and then a toast in the middle as like the taste thing?
It's as a texture thing, just to be something different. But yeah, absolutely. Because cheap white bread was 37 pence a loaf. A sandwich from a supermarket was £2 odds. So it really was. But you only want butter in my cooking. Yeah, I baked, like when I was genuinely struggling. Butter didn't used to be as expensive as it is now, but I just didn't eat margarine at all, and had toast more frequently because the expensive part of toast was butter. And then if I was baking myself, which massively brings down the cost of eating, I used to bake pretty frequently because baking is science, not art in general. So weigh your eggs and you can make yourself cakes that will go in the sliced and go in the fridge to provide your lunch for weeks.
Fun tuna fact. They use ramjet. They use the same technology, same method for the gills as ramjets do for air intake. They need to be moving rather fast at all times in order to stay alive. And in fact, they can go so fast that they can create cavitation bubbles behind them. Well, on their fins, but still.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they are stupidly fast.
Chap says, I'm not fussy, but I insist my cigars are rolled on the thighs of maidens and golden taps in my lavatory. No, look, there's got to be a few things that you have standards about, sir. And my thing was, if I didn't want to pay for the good stuff, why bother when there are alternative cheap foods like the chicken ramen with a handful of frozen sweet corn in will do you a-okay for lunch. And that used to cost me 27 pence.
Right, Flanker, I appreciate all the conversation about food, but you never answered my question about it making me independent so I can actually get the settle section of my life.
Anyway, and the other thing about food... Sorry, right. Independence, you got, sir. I mean, good luck. It's not going to go well for you. Yeah, I'd lay
Who's got
pretty
the
good
money
odds.
to buy mercenaries? Have you?
True.
I mean, you can buy all the mercenaries you like, mate. My cataphracts will still run you over.
I can still buy more.
He was filibustering you. You don't tell him that. Is
How
that
much the
genuinely
same
the only
number
way?
of
Because that's going to cause lots of problems for us.
Right, I'm going to immediately join back up with you as a vassal. I can't settle unless you're going to reform the Sigmund faith.
But I can't reform the Sigmund faith without us.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I have to be independent.
Yeah, but it's going to cause me long... Go for it. Just do it. I can't give you independence, you numpty. You have to declare war for it. There is no just giving you independence. That's not an option in the game. So you're going to have to declare war on me for independence, which is going to cause massive strife, but I can then give up immediately,
right. Yeah,
which will cause me... Because I'm an emperor, and it will cause me immediate problems. Like, I'm happy to do it if it's what you need to do, but there isn't a give independence button. You're going to have to declare war.
That is true.
So, and when I
convert
lose the
faith
war,
from the
I'm going to lose legitimacy and gain stress.
What you could do,
Mind you,
Laz,
guys.
what you could do is you could convert to an organized faith, and then
Which faith? Which faith is organised?
Catholicism.
Hello.
You can convert to any. Catholicism cost me 250 to convert.
I can't convert because I need 184 more.
Oh.
And there's the problems. I need to go and do something that will...
Catholicism is present in or near a realm.
Well, yeah, of course it is. Have you not looked north?
But we don't hold anything north.
Yes, but it's still present in our area.
Okay. But also like Zayadi. Some of the Muslim faiths up here.
I'm doing a pilgrimage because I need to lose stress because my guy's on level 1 stress. Yeah, I would take the complaint, Oscar, but unfortunately our complaints team is on leave. Have you considered filing it somewhere else? What's the complaint, my friend? Ow, Wagley says we filed the same place as the rest and boxed in his hallway. Words hurt. Wagley, do you know what time you're going to be in Wales? Doing a pilgrimage, said the same time as I'm going for a song. Yep. I'm off to do a pilgrimage. Someone will appreciate me. Maybe Amma. You'll get back to them on deciding on a time. Okay. So likely later in the day then. I was looking at whether I could adjust my travel plans to be around for you. But if it's later in the day, I'm seriously considering heading, like breaking my journey in either London or Manchester and starting to travel tomorrow. Sorry about poor choice words. With a final complaint, I mean airdrop a truckload of excrement on your front yard. That is mostly how complaints work around here. Are you going to be in London tomorrow? Possibly, but possibly only for 6 hours, Jam. I genuinely don't know my travel plans, because otherwise I would be reaching out to you for a beverage, sir. I'm not using that solid blade, am I?
I've just inherited 2 regions. Why?
Who died? Yeah, I'm. Honestly, it's the ridiculous state of the current UK rail network, which is significantly better than it was, but still. Depends on whether I'm going to go to Scotland via London, which is roughly 2 hours from where I am, and then 4 hours to get to Edinburgh, 4 and a bit to get to Kirkcaldy. Or I can go directly, which will take 7 and a bit hours just to get a cross-country service. Which almost feels like a bit of a waste of a day. I like travelling by train. I think our I just wish we would invest more in our rail networks outside of London, and we should look at things like the Elizabeth line and celebrate how successful that's been when we actually build an infrastructure project. And I'm also old enough to remember what it was like prior to the last 30 years. There you go, that did the job relatively cheaply. Because I used to commute... Well, I commuted all over the UK, but my most common commute used to be from Cardiff in South Wales to London. I did that daily for nearly a decade. The rail we have is good, we just need to build more of it.
Do not privatize it.
You have to go through your Twitch subscriptions for a bit of a culling. You should turn off automatic renewing. Yeah, really, I'd hope that if you are whoever you're subscribing to, you're getting value out of their channel. I'm now a devoted servant. I'm moving up, but it's going to be probably a while before I can do things to be ever more pious. Yeah, I agree, Jam.
Well, I've got to call it there.
Yes, it is that time.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's...
Balls up.
So... That's us paused. I'll make sure we've got it saved up as well. Like I say, there is a very strong likelihood tomorrow will not be going ahead. Because if I can make it into and back out of London again, I might get the sleeper train from London tomorrow night. And even if I'm not, I might try and get at least 3 hours of the journey done, so it doesn't feel like I spent my entire day on a train. But thank you very much for the games, everyone. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. That's fun stuff.
Let's see. Who is online for our community at the moment playing interesting stuff? No beers or snacks for you. Jam, I promise you I will try and meet up with you this year, my friend. I'm actually genuinely looking forward to going out and catching up. Might have to be somewhere central, in which case I'm definitely buying. Because, but at a time that I'm not just passing through as a transit stop. Like genuinely, I'm out of 2 of my contracts now that restricted me from knowing who I am elsewhere. So I am far more happy to go out to meet people for dinners, as I did with the phenomenal mod of legend, His Royal Hairiness, the other day. And would very much like to go out for a beer and put everyone right, Jem. It's You want chili cheese pies? Well, you could come and travel up. I'm just looking, by the way. I don't mean to cause any upset, particularly before I go off stream. But I don't see them on their menu. Although I am looking at their menu on Just Eat. But I will definitely go to a Stephen's Bakery for you and try and get you chili cheese pies. I'll get you macaroni pies from Baines. As long as I'm going north, I'll make sure. Is that called squatting? Hi, Flanker, I live here now. But yeah, I'd be interested to know when I get to go and see my burnt stuff. Right, okay, let's see who we got that we can go raiding. Cobra Grandson. Yeah, let's go do that. I'll hit all of the right buttons. Yeah, and also if people have suggestions of games they'd like to play on our next Tactical Tuesday, let me know. We typically have been playing Northgard and Age of Empires, but we've been playing a little bit more of Door Kickers recently, and I'd like to play some more variety of games. And I know lots of people have been on a bit of a Kingdom Come Deliverance or Monster Hunter Wilds binge recently, and it's likely to continue for another couple of weeks. So if there are alternative games people want to take advantage of the time and play something different, then I'm definitely around for it. And if I am ending up travelling, which I'll find out in about 2 hours, I'll keep in touch with everyone via Discord, our travelling adventures. And if you're travelling, there are now links to support us while travelling as well, where you can support the Gaming.Buzz team. We've got everything from hotels.com to and the Expedia group of hotels to Easy Hotel. I'm trying to get Premier Inn on the list as well. But in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you guys before. And let's go raiding a wee flank attack to the one, the only Cobra Grant. I'm sure you're going to love his content. He's an awesome streamer. It's a chilled out time over there. He's playing some Tales of Kenzarazao. Let's go raiding on a wee flank attack. Goodbye for now.
I say, old chap, I think those raiders mean to do us harm.